We'll start. We are actually live streaming this today to our website, which is a really new state law. So this is an experiment, so you're part of that experiment. Hopefully it's working. So to begin today, pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. To my right is Kelly Riley, one of our projects been transcribed and given to the board members for their reading. Pleasure. If he wishes to make a short and brief statement, and then we'll open it up to the public for any comments you may have. The New York General Municipal Law will be held by the Orange County Industrial Development Agency, Drew Avenue, Highland Falls, New York, 928, in connection with the following matter. Application to the agency requesting the agency's assistance with a certain project consisting of 1. The acquisition village of Highland Falls, Town of Highlands, Orange County, New York, together with the existing an aggregate approximately 6-story, 130,000 square foot building, and B, approximately 5,000 square feet for use as office space, and 3, the acquisition and installation in, on, and around the improvements and furnishings. The agency will acquire a leasehold interest in the facility. The agency's leasehold interest will be terminated. The agency contemplates that, and if necessary, a mortgage recording tax exemption in place to present a copy of the company's project application and herein accept written and oral agency dated November 25th, 2019. We have on our record support letters from the Village of Highland Falls, Town of Highlands Chamber of Commerce. The project but questions the need for a pilot. $1 million. The sales tax exemption they seek for tax exemptions for equipment is approximately $335,803. Either a 4-year or a 10-year pilot, and the full project to update the public.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rick Finicosi. Many of you, and for those of you who I don't know, I look forward to the opportunity to meeting you and getting to know you and how we're working on right now. Very excited about the fact that we are going to be bringing about 100, but I'm even more excited about the fact that we're going to be bringing about 72 to 100, building our additional hotel here in the village of Highland Falls. We'll hopefully be able to stimulate the local economy, bringing people from the tri-state area to this incredible village to enjoy. I'm available for any questions. If anybody has any, ask me to keep it brief, so I will.
Thank you very much. Seeing this and transcribing it, so I would ask you then to make whatever comment you have. The floor is open. Yes, sir.
Gus Kucheratis, 6'8".
Correct. Yeah, it's only about 30,000 square feet of land.
Thank you for the correction.
I'm Denise Segura from the Highland Falls Fort Montgomery Central School District. I am the assistant superintendent for the district where we live in the tax cap world. When we do this pilot, I've done some running some. That's just going to be the one concern that the district will have as as the district, because it will be a negative impact. But we support what we do.
Well, I support this project and did write a letter of support for their consolidated funding application to New York State. You said, my concern with the pilot, and it always been, is our school district receives 90% of our taxable land, and with a pilot program is that it will affect the formulation and how much impact for not being able to support a pilot program. There's other parts of it I think I can support, but I don't see an which is always struggling. Thank you.
Anyone else?
So, talking about taxes.
I'm sorry.
Can you have your name again, please?
Andrew Conti.
Okay.
So the question is, value increases around the area, houses and stuff like that. People have to pay more taxes. Stay here. I don't want the property or the taxes for the property. I'm planning on staying here. We like the area. We work at West Point and stuff like that. So there's around the hotel. I mean, what do we see in the future? Will increase in value or not?
Are you talking about your assessment?
Yeah, with the assessment. What I'm trying to figure out is the land value of the area for us that pay taxes. Next to my house, which is built, my taxes went up. I have to pay more taxes.
Okay.
I didn't want something built because you think the taxes are going to, like Russell, they go up and down.
I can't predict what the assessor would do with the taxes of the property surrounding
That's
it.
a concern.
Confusion on,
Again, your name.
sorry, Lori Twatell, Orange County legislator. If maybe you can clarify, impact would be to local residents. There is a conception that businesses and taxpayers in the community are absorbing that expense. So maybe if this board could clarify that a little bit to the residents and to the community.
Now, for the land, they're always going to pay the land tax, it's whatever that's valued at. with the pilot effect of $39 million worth of improvements to the property, the tax implication of that is just spread out over a period of either 4 years or 10 years, depending on which kind of, the assessed value of this property is going to go up. From what I understand, from the condition of the property now, new commercial property. So they will be tax base of the entire village and the entire town, because it's going to be a commercial. It have a positive impact on the ratables in the village and the town. Again, this is commercial, this is not residential, so again, should have minimal impact in the school district. Anyone add anything?
No, I agree with what you just said, yeah, so typically there's costs over time, and think long-term, over time it'll provide a significant, of course, operates on a budget, right? And the budget and the county and the school district operate on, we're paying the lion's share of input into the kitty that actually is used to spend money. And the economic capability and investment that you made in your respective homes, so that way when you do go to sell your homes, that those merits and its values and its location, and really doesn't have much of an impact on from our hotel. So I don't think that'll really significant. As I understand it, that there is a cap in regard to how high tax. So it's restricted in regard to how much you can actually dollar influx of ratables into town and taxes going in, how much they can go. So that really doesn't have an impact on the school revenue land over time. Is based on thousands of acres of land that is now owned or managed by West Point, back on this incremental aid that you were talking about a second ago, Lori. So we'll have no impact on that.
We have to maintain maintenance of effort to make sure we meet maintenance of effort for the current year, because the pilot would decrease the amount that we actually can levy. So for example, when I do the preliminary tax cap, because I have all my numbers yet, so I don't get the taxes, the pilot was just say 30,000. That means I'm only raising the tax order of doing my impact statement application.
Sure,
That's
sure.
all,
But
you
as the
know,
chairman
so-
mentioned a second ago, you have to compare that to what the current
Against that, the district has and I would sit down and meet with. We will never ask this community to go above to break 1920 school year, and it's I can only income 70, which I think is great. We'll do it. We have to do it for our students.
Is $1 million our school.
appreciate that, but I $2 million hopeful to see through the great increase. Yeah, just it'll be growth.
Questions, comments?